evening, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of the Mighty Misfit Menagerie, or...
Cast.
Tonight, we are only doing one episode. It is going to be 2 hours of Wild Beyond the Witchlight, which doesn't have an H in it, but that's fine. It's been a little bit since we've run through this game, so we're excited to have you all here and to be back in the world of Hither.
Who are we playing again?
That's a fantastic question. For a little bit of a curiosity of a how to say, like a retelling of the story.
If only somebody could encapsulate what's happened so far.
Wait, like retell, capsule,
but also somehow tie it to guillotines.
we need a recapitation.
Yes.
I was so lost for a second. I was like,
I knew.
Would you mind terribly giving us a recapitation?
I can do that. All right, so we had just come to a tree, a hill with a bunch of little trees swaying in a breeze nobody could feel. And we were like, let's go head towards those trees. So we were walking along and the trees were like, yo, what's up? And we're like, whoa, those trees are talking to us. Okay, cool. Hey, we're looking for Jingle Jangle, a.k.a. JJ. So where's she at? And they're like, well, what do you want with her? And we were like, well, I mean, things have been weird here, right? Like, we're trying to find what's going on. There's these hags, have you noticed anything? And they're like, well, let me tell you, our girl JJ was robbed the other day by these crazy Harangon. And we're like, okay, well, that's not exactly what we were talking about, but okay, cool, that's good information. So the trees are like, okay, we'll let you meet our friend. So we go along, we meet Jingle Jangle. She has a bit of a problem with keys, collecting keys. She seems to have let it overtake her entire life, and
She can quit anytime she wants to.
I hope that for her. We did not try to help her
many times.
with her obsession, and
I feel like at the point she's at, it would be harder to quit than to just keep doing it.
I don't think it's a problem.
Yeah.
She loves it, she accepts
Anyway, don't
it.
mean to interrupt.
Sorry. We're all about the keys right now.
so she's like, yes, I was mugged recently, and guess what? The leader, Agdon, long scarf, wears a blue scarf, and we're like, stupid name then, or maybe perfect name. We thought it was stupid. So we traded some eggs. She gave us a key to a mare's bridle that the bridles, I think we found out later, it's lost. So, and then we also got an iron key that she said would help us. So yes. So we rested there for the night, and then we said sayonara. We kept walking. She was like, go find Agdon in the Brigadoons, Travers.
Brigands, yeah.
Brigands Tollway, that's what it is.
The place with the things.
So she was like, that's where he's at. And then also there's this guy, Clapperclaw, and he can probably get you to Hither because, as you've noticed, you can't travel. No, Thither. We're in Hither. He can get you to Thither. And we're like, maybe we'll figure that out later. Okay, so then we're walking across. We meet some... What?
Sorry.
We meet some mud methods. They give us a stupid riddle that we guess right away. Cody guesses right away. And then we keep it trucking. Then we get to a stream and we're like, whoa, let me check out the stream. Jeltra's like, look, there's an image in the stream. And we all look, we all see different things. And she's like, let me think about this in my magical ways. She's like, I think these are images from some other place and time right now. I'm like, cool. Percy's like, I see a thread of divination in that stream, so I'm gonna follow that along. And there's like an image of a King Bullywug reading a book. So fascinating stuff. This stream loves telling stories. So we're like, okay,
I saw the sexy goat man.
cool, sexy goat man. I don't remember what I thought.
Yeah.
You saw
Trapped
chopped
in a cage.
meat.
You saw a bunch of headless bullywugs on spikes.
Oh yeah,
That's
they were like
right,
floating in the river.
Yeah.
It was all right. Yeah, some people got more pleasant images than others. Okay, so then we're continuing on, and then we see like a building with legs, like crawling along the landscape. It sees us, stops. There's like a human woman who like pops out. She's like, "Yo, what's up, Sue? I don't know if you needed lodging, but I have an inn." And we're like, totally. And it's completely empty. Sad for Sue. She seems very pleasant. And so she's like, she makes us dinner. Her and Jeltra have a lovely little moment. Jeltra's like, let me tell you about my backstory. And they become best friends. she is also like, yo, these hags suck. Zabilna was the best. So wouldn't that be great if something happened with them? There's like this, also my business is really failing because nobody can travel. So she fed us. We rested for the night. We be fucking. And then
Some of you rested.
decapitated.
Hey, it doesn't say you have to sleep the whole 8 hours.
Thank you for that decapitation.
You're
And
welcome.
I would like to say thank you, just real quick, to Glenn Rockelman, who's a good friend of the stream, who gave me a 1d6 inspiration before we started.
Oh,
And then we are going to be using
What's that?
yeah.
some little
Those are really
coins. If somebody wants to guide, yeah, you're closer to that camera.
It's like I'm trying to.
No, no.
Oh, the-
Go up.
Yeah,
Here. Okay.
You got
yeah. Higher.
No, I got it.
No, it's in there.
Oh, there's a delay.
Here, I'll do this.
So we got these from the Stratagem store. They're the King's Coffers 5e compatible role-playing coins and pouch. It's 60 pieces, and it comes with all of the 2 cannon. This is a copper piece. 2 cannon things, and I'm going to start using them for the inspiration dice that we get paid because I had to own them.
They're not sponsoring the stream. We just really liked them.
They're so cool.
Yeah.
And the coins of the Sword Coast are so unique.
They are.
Let me see if I can find a gold piece because they're the craziest.
The little hourglassy shape of the gold pieces, the gold dragons.
That sound is what Jingle Jangle made as she walked.
Yes,
Yeah.
it is.
Also, all of us with our hundreds of coins that
Yeah.
we carry on our
That is
person at all
very
times, how we
Well,
stealth
it is.
through anything.
Right.
You stuff it with cotton.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Pretty. Shiny.
But they're just so unique and they're great, and I had to use them for something.
So we're
Here they are.
Free advertisements for Stratagem Store King Coffers 5e compatible role-playing coins.
It just rolls off the tongue.
I just don't like. There's no clear. It's Amazon, so I'm not exactly sure.
Don't say the dreaded name.
And with that, after knights collecting jingly coins, knights thrashing about in the ever comfortable bed out of the wilderness, on the moving house, headed vaguely northward, you all wake up rested in your own beds. I believe I have put you in the proper rooms.
Oh, that's right. We have room. I love it.
As we have Cody and Solstice in their marital suite,
Love that.
Jelter, who got her own room, and our 2 smaller folk sharing in
I
the third.
wake up pretty early and I am exercising very loudly.
I would also like to roll and see how much rest I actually got with how. I mean, how loud were you guys?
We were loud while you guys were down at dinner, and then we quieted out and went into more sensual, quiet roleplay.
Okay. Okay.
We were in a
Tantric.
library,
We'll
so
experiment
we had to be
with
quiet and hide from the librarian, or she would catch
That's fine with. Okay. I just
Love
want
that
sleep. Jelfer just wants sleep.
us. Well, sleep spell exists.
As Solstice begins working out loudly, you hear from somewhere in the hallway this clatter and quiet cursing as a door opens and then opens loudly and then shuts quietly. And then the footfalls of somebody hustling down the steps. And below you, you begin to smell breakfast being cooked from the kitchen.
I am used to Solstice's early morning workouts, so I am still asleep. So
I feel like I'd probably be pretty used to it, and I'm far away, so I'm gonna still be sleeping.
I was terrified of what the noises were because I'm not used to them. So I don't know how it's like.
At some point, I would have informed you, like, it's a normal mating ritual, especially for them. Very normal.
the 30 minutes of snake roleplay was particularly amorous.
Yeah, mating. That's a great word.
You think her surroundings. They were Steve and Sven on their second
No,
honeymoon.
He said Steve, and I just thought Erwin.
Oh no, the two snakes.
Yeah, Steve and Erwin.
No, the ones from earlier.
Ones from earlier.
The
yes.
ones from earlier that I told you. Yeah.
Stephen.
Stephen.
Huge.
The rest of you are welcome to wake up in whatever order you wish as breakfast is beginning to be set on the table, and Sue rings a bell in the dining room to notify all of you that it is ready and served.
I wake up and very depressed, put my same clothes on that I've been wearing now for a day, because I did not bring anything acceptable to wear. Everything else I have is just white and brown linens, and who wants to see me in that? So I put my ostentatious black and white, each piece being different patterns, back on, and I just kind of hope that somebody has prestidigitation so I don't smell. But
You look beautiful.
I know, but people are going to get bored.
You know, you do a lot for us with these fun outfits, so it's okay to take a rest once in a while.
I'm just saying, I must bring style to these people who. So,
Maybe we could do something with these curtains.
I feel like that would be rude, wouldn't it? But I had that thought.
I mean, yeah, it would probably be rude. We could get her permission.
Well, I wonder if she has any clothing. Maybe she has something in a nice waistcoat. Maybe something in a, I don't know, fuchsia. Or...
Oh, lost and found.
Yes. I'm sure lots of things get lost in the Feywild.
I will wake up with the sound of the dinner bell and jolt out of bed. Percy, are you still sleeping?
Oh, I know. I'm probably just sitting
Percy, a warm breakfast?
there.
And
Yeah.
I jump out of bed excitedly.
Literally.
I'm gonna hop out.
I have a question.
Answer?
Does Nickade Donald Duck it, or does he wear pants?
In my headcanon, he has Donald Ducked it the entire time.
So, like, he could technically remove all clothing, go to sleep, and be no different than when he puts clothing on, really.
But working the carnival, he does wear a waistcoat and a bow
I know, he's
tie.
adorable. He's adorable. But I was just thinking, because I was like, well, like, he would probably, like, have pajamas, but he doesn't wear pants. So, I mean, what does that look like? Do you put on
Just pajama shirt.
pants to go to sleep?
For bed,
The top comes off and pajama pants go on. But as he comes out of bed, he puts everything back on, but he slips it on over. He doesn't like button the shirt on. He just like slips it all on like it's a t-shirt.
The ear's taking a second to pop back up from being folded down.
And then he kind of goes like this and gets the crinkle out of him from sleeping.
I've never had bunny ears. I didn't know that happened.
He's got to fluff them out. Yeah.
And then there's a quick on the ground as he gets really excited and runs.
Here we went to the dining room.
I hear you doing that, and I race with you.
So I'd say Jeltra's probably already woken up with the smell of breakfast starting. And I probably would have gone to help Sue in the kitchen.
You mean mom? Sorry, Sue?
Mommy? No. Mommy? Sorry.
No.
As you come in, she just needs your help basically bringing the plates to the
Okay,
table.
so I'm setting the table.
Oh gosh, I'm so sorry. I almost forgot all of you were here, to be perfectly honest. And then I heard that a rock is coming from your room, different than the rockets last night.
We were making love.
You're welcome.
Yes.
The sounds of passion are always welcome to thine ears.
And we tried to be extra creative because we figured you might be able to hear.
Well, sorry, I'm a fairly heavy sleeper, so it wasn't, too
Well,
bad.
running a hotel, I would assume.
11 or so. Anyway, I've been looking out the windows, and I think that we're not too far from your destination at this point. The house doesn't move terribly fast, but it is also not terribly big. About 10 miles from end to end, if you're looking from Tellamy up to the Brigands Trail.
To be
Tollway.
honest, walking all night would have been awful. So I'm very thankful that you were here. And didn't turn out to be some kind of hideous creature that was trying to trick us or maim us.
Agreed, thank you. And then I'll kneel down and pat the floor. Thank you too.
She appreciates it, dear.
The house is sentient? And female?
That's a question I've asked myself for quite a while. We haven't had terribly many deep conversations, but I like to think of her as such.
Oh, so you are just personifying her.
Anthropomorphizing. When you get lonely, it's nice to have somebody to talk to.
The house barks back.
The house barks back in appreciation.
More sentient than I thought.
Well, I'm also pleased that you exist, anthropomorphy. Zing.
I will leave you to your breakfast. If you do need anything from me, I'll just be straightening up.
So Cody holds up the spoon and goes, I'm sorry I have to put you in my mouth. And he starts eating with it.
I lean over and go, that's the first time he's apologized to anyone for going into his mouth.
Woof. Percy's just like shoveling food, not even paying attention.
As soon as everyone else starts eating and Nickade sees Percy, he
She is clearly still
Focus
incredibly
on
excited
the
about
ears.
having guests. Made a massive spread breakfast between the eggs, fresh bread, bacon, potatoes, beans, the works. As it's spread out across the table with sausages and whatnot, and little garnishes made from what you can see are clippings from the house plants. What was available. And as you are eating, the house, with its movements generally being fairly imperceptible as so many feet underneath keep it stable, does come to a noticeable halt.
It's like when you're on one of those like moving platforms and suddenly the world strange again.
Not moving.
And then you can feel as there's a rumble as it settles itself into the ground, sinking its basement into the swamp.
That's different.
I think we've arrived.
we must be here.
Well, we're somewhere.
Is there a window close by that I can run and look out of?
There is, yeah, there's two little windows here.
So I've got a piece of bread in one hand. I'm chomping.
Out the window, most of what you can see is fog. And in the distance, rising out of the fog, is what appears to be a massive tree stump.
The house brought us to a tree?
More trees.
Well, it's not quite a tree. It's a big stump. Come here. And I'll move
It's a
over
dead
and
tree. It's too bad.
We were
As
heading,
I'm still eating at the window. Just,
we were
Ditto.
heading to downfall,
Just a
correct?
tree. Also,
You were going to the Brigands Tollway.
Brigands told.
I'm trying really hard not to scrape any of the silverware on my teeth because I feel like that would be rude now that I think everything in here is alive.
we
chomping on his spoon.
mostly finished our food, but you barely eat it because you were like trying to do something.
I don't want to use the knife on the plate because I'm like, oh, what if I cut the plate?
what if I could just use your hands?
Good. I take off my gloves.
Wait, are they clean? Probably not. Go wash up.
I don't know where those hands were last night.
I do. I can explain it in great detail.
No.
You use your hands to eat, Cody. That's fine. Absolutely.
Sue?
And from kitchen door kind of flaps open.
Oh, sorry. I should have gone to ask. We're at a tree stump?
Oh, she pokes her head out the window. I thought we were just stopping to maybe take a little break. Sometimes it needs a breather. But no, this is where I believe you said you were heading. Luckily, house generally has a mind of its own as far as where it wants to go. But
I'm glad we haven't offended it then.
If we go into the basement, does it digest us? Is that how you power it?
Do we become the legs?
I look at my really short legs. Just,
There's so many legs. How many people has it eaten?
to be perfectly fair, I've never really questioned how it works, but generally guests do leave. I haven't
And was
had
the
any...
house sentient before it got trapped in the mirror?
Yes. Long, beautiful life she's lived. She reaches back and rubs the wall.
Yes, anthropomorph Fizzy, right? Is the name?
Yes.
This little thumbs up comes up over his shoulder.
Pronunciation is truly exceptional. Generally, people have a harder time getting it on the first try.
Well, thank you. I am quite skilled at picking up on subtlety.
Well,
Delta coughs and chokes on some
He has
bread.
many skills.
I am in no rush to see you all leave, but I have packed lunches for each of you. I hope they'll be satisfactory, as
Sure, it'd be
I'm
amazing.
sure that all of you are rather busy. But if you ever have a chance to come back and visit, I'd be more than happy to have you again. It was good to have a little bit of a personal touch in the home.
I think I speak for everyone when I say thank you so much. If you ever need anything, track us down, let us know, find us. We'll come to check in from time to time. You have been amazing.
If you have a dead loved one, Nickade is particularly good at talking to those, and me and Solstice have murdered many people.
There is, I mean,
They deserved it.
there is still the means of your tab, taking care of.
Oh, yes,
Yeah,
yes.
absolutely.
I'm sorry.
Absolutely.
I thought we had agreed on a gold coin amount or something, and I had forgotten.
What?
I forgot where we were. I do want you to have something though. If it's all right with the rest of you, and I take out the gourd. This is a personal belonging to the hair that's been plaguing these places, and I would like you to have it as a thank you for teaching me about your sentient house, which I consider this to be of equal value.
Steals people's memories, though. So be careful.
Yes, don't open it.
I'm so sorry. I don't think I can accept that trade, but I am greatly appreciative
I
of
want
you
to give
offer.
someone a gift, and I never can. And I just kind of like get real grumpy and just kind of sit, and they're like, so just open your mouth. Start
What?
flicking potatoes for you to catch, because it calms me.
First one.
No, I'm very good aim, thank you.
See what the dice say.
Can't be making trades.
Thank you, good
Wait.
woman. I kind of kneel down and I put, thank you, good woman, for your help. I hope our paths cross again.
I greatly do as well.
What do you mean? I'll kind of pull Sue to the side. It's like, what do you mean trades for lies?
House isn't sentient.
Oh well, yes. But he thinks it is. He thinks that I thought it was something more about what's his face, Longbeard. I
They're
don't
talking
know.
very close to me, so I go, if I said it, it can't be a lie, I am cursed. So the house is sentient, that is not a lie.
I just over Jelcher's shoulder. Just go.
I have very good hearing as well, Nickade.
Oh, I know. I know, so do I. I hear you at night all the time.
You're welcome.
Thank you for the lunches, and for this amazing breakfast. I do wonder, and maybe it's a little outside of my maybe it's not my place, but I'm wondering, do you know of a woman named Jingle Jangle?
The goblin.
Yes. Lives on the hill.
I've given her many of a key.
Oh, good. Just, we recently came from seeing her and she seemed rather lonely. So I was just wondering if you didn't know her, maybe she might enjoy your company and you hers.
I'll have to consider a visit the next time the house goes by Telemy. It's a little
that's
bit
right.
complicated because Telemy's also on legs. But
Right.
that's not to say they won't meet.
Does that mean the hill was sentient as well? Peed on that hill.
The trees were.
I appreciate that, and it has been a long while since I have seen that old key gatherer, and I wouldn't mind seeing her again.
Well, if we see her before we see you, I'll send my regards. Or
Thank you.
send your regards.
All right.
I step outside. Throw that door open.
Be
I'm gonna go
careful,
up to-
Solstice.
And I just like Smell the air.
The fetid swamp putrid.
I'm gonna go upstairs and grab my stuff because I didn't bring it all down.
Oh, do you have any clean clothes?
We might have something. Generally speaking, the only clothes that get left here are mine.
Can I see them?
What?
I look over the banister. You look lovely in a skirt.
I was thinking with the swamps, it might be prudent.
Sure. Clothes are a little bit difficult to come by, admittedly, but it's not something we can't discuss.
Oh, well, I'm sorry. I misunderstood. I thought you said that you lost clothes and you were willing to part with them.
No, generally the only clothes that stay in the house are mine.
Oh, people don't leave their clothes behind? I don't think there's ever been an in-room we've stayed in that we haven't left something behind.
Truly a unique skill of such lovely gifts you leave for your innkeepers.
I take it similarly, you wouldn't be willing to drape fabric or anything like
Drape fabric, nobody's looking in.
that. So you don't mind?
She takes you over to the library where she has chests at the base of the bookshelves, and she pulls out a couple of them and opens them. Opens another one. It's clear that these are linens from different spaces of the house, and she pulls out one on the third try that's not just a plain white or a plain brown, and it has the fabric that you can see on the carpeting.
Oh, that's proper. Hideous, yes.
And it's just like a full ream of it. And she pulls it out, and it's clear that
fine.
it's wrapped around fairly thick. Generally speaking, I don't bother with cleaning them. I just throw them out and roll out another one.
Can I have some of this?
I would be happy to.
Jeltra comes
You
down from the
Happy
stairs.
to part with some of it.
I
He
have
rolls out a skein.
this, and he holds out the crowbar. He tried to give Jingle Jangles. He's like, this is my crowbar.
A door prop. Perfect. And she hands over about 10 yards of the fabric to you. And a lovely exchange as you can kind of feel internally this little click as the ownership of the two objects changes between the two of you.
Now, how do you turn this into clothes?
Open it up. Inside there is a little pouch that has a sewing kit with several colors of thread and several
Do
sizes
any of the
of
colors
needles.
match the fabric?
Not at all. The fabric is this orange, yellow, gold, marigold color, and the threads are a neon green, a fuchsia, a purple, a red,
I'm gonna use them all.
with several mismatched buttons, and I need you to roll a perception check.
Buttons.
Button. Who's got the button?
Button.
Sorry about my jingle jangle. 15.
Several of the buttons look familiar. And
How?
they are garish and varying sizes, and they would look very fitting on the vest of a monkey.
Wow. Are we leaving immediately?
We probably should before the house decides to move.
That's a good point.
Thank you for this. Next time we sleep, I'll work on it, I guess.
Well, return any time.
Thank you.
Thank you.
As soon as the last of you...
As I hold it out for her. I'm gonna make a whole suit out of just this one fabric.
And I look down at my like tattered skirts and
Your expression seems to be one of envy. Would you like me to make you something?
oh no, it's fine.
I immediately take just a basic and just basically make her just like a skirt that's just kind of tied on the side so she can put it over her current skirt. And then, do I have to roll for that?
No, I mean, you're just cutting fabric to tie. That's
Yeah.
fine.
And then I tie you a skirt out of the fabric.
Oh!
Like, there you go.
Thank you.
For what?
That's very sweet of you.
No, it was literally just tying loose fabric around your waist.
And I'll grab him by the face and kiss him on the cheek.
Oh.
And then walk away.
Should I be worried?
Should never be worried.
I walk towards the front door.
We
and
are in trouble.
Some guys.
What did you say? You walked towards the front door?
Yep. And I grumbled something under my breath.
Aw!
Do you not sew?
Not particularly, no. What are you asking
You
for?
gotta tell me what you want. Oh, okay.
I don't expect you to make a hat, and he kind of gestures to his black and white checkerboard, but this should look perfectly fine with
Uh-huh.
it.
As soon as the last of you steps off the stairs of the inn at the end of the road, there is that rumble again as the entire building lifts up to bring the basement out of the swamp, revealing the legs as it begins turning and heading in another direction.
Safe travels, anthropomorphices.
Whose legs are those?
The ones that ate.
They
The ones who
are
didn't pay.
they are a little too large to be human legs, I will say. But
Magic, hoping.
a foggy marsh stretches out before you. Rickety causeways made of wooden planks form a wide web-like structure above the bog. 300 feet away, many of these causeways converge in an enormous ivy-covered tree stump. It rises a good 10 feet above the 20-foot-high fog bank that enshrouds it.
Oh, wow. Do I know what kind of tree that is? Can I roll something for
Sure.
that?
Typically nature.
So do we think we know whereabouts we are?
So you are here, as far as what the map looks like, though you don't have a map, but this is
Where?
what was described as the Brigands Tollway.
But
Right, but like
where?
where?
Around the outside?
Yeah,
Around
like
the outside.
at the edge of these winding
So we're pretty far
pathways.
away from that stuff. then.
Yes,
Okay.
300 feet away.
And these are like docks over the swamp.
Or wall?
Yes, yeah. They are specifically described as rickety causeways.
Okay, but a causeway. This is Rio being.
So yeah,
access
so
to
think of the
a
idea
causeway
of-
like dock.
Think of the idea of a dock; it just continues to extend.
Okay. Like I've never felt closer to Cody in this moment.
Were you stumped?
I was.
Aha!
You know, we've all been racing to get there. Okay, don't act special. It's good though. I'm just jealous.
It
I really
Just jealous.
had to
based
build a bridge to get there.
based on the color, this is a tree that you've really only seen on travels as a unicorn to other places in the world. They were not really your tree at all, but based on this light coloring of the stump itself, and the firm smoothness of the bark, that seems that it has discolorations, but as if it's a smooth surface across. This would be closest to eucalyptus.
That tree is not found commonly. I can't wait to get a closer look. Shall we? I start walking
Why are we
over these
here
rickety wonders.
Yeah.
We're here to see a man in a scarf. Wait.
We have to
He has a
murder
scarf.
the bunny man, right? For Jingle Jangle?
I
We
don't think we need to.
have to acquire the scarf.
Well,
Preferably.
easily enough, my love will suit him.
That would be a great outcome for multiple people.
He will just flex, and this bunny person will fall madly in love, obviously.
Keep going.
Is it that easy? Can I start?
It helps if you have muscles.
I'm in love.
And here is where you
Ooh.
find yourself at the edge of these causeways as this dock-like planks, clearly in disrepair, lead from the land over the murky muck of this swamp.
Do we see any kind of activity? Anybody using these, or anybody that appears to be doing anything?
From where you are, you can only see 20 feet in each direction because of the thickness of the mist. But go ahead and roll a perception.
And we don't have to worry about the rising water and falling
11
water
again.
anymore, right?
Not yet. No, nothing. It is still and almost silent aside from the occasional buzzing of dragonflies and creaking of crickets.
I'd like to be first, please.
So is this like a hill in mud?
It's like islands.
It's mud though, right? It's not running water.
It's difficult to tell from the surface because it does have a sheen, but it seems to be like murky, muddy water.
And a bit of displaced toxic masculinity, I'm going to be at the back so that I can protect the small and feminine in the middle.
Specifically, that's your thought process?
I mean, that's what Cody would think, that he's being like a hero or a gentleman, you know what I mean?
But you said it like in a show of something toxic masculinity. Like.
Oh yeah, because I'm telling them because they're small or female, like I can protect them even though they're as capable as me.
While Nicade's walking on his own volition, he is uncomfortable.
Oh yeah.
How
I
are all
offer
of
you
you?
up on a shoulder if you want.
I appreciate that, Solstice. I'm gonna try.
I believe in you. You can do it.
I believe in you. I'm gonna grant you bardic inspiration.
I believe in me too.
Bardic inspiration.
Oh, you already have one. That's your bardic inspiration.
Okay. It's different dice for everyone, or it's for me? It's 6, right?
I think you have a D6,
The
right?
D6. Yeah.
How are you all beginning on the causeway? Like, how are you crossing it?
Solstice first.
Solstice first.
So order-wise, I can see, but describe the method.
I'm walking carefully. I
Okay.
am looking at the boards and trying to pick what appears to be the strongest boards.
I am totally overconfident, and if Solstice walks on it, I just walk on it normal.
Okay. Yeah, see, as long as you're walking and checking, you're fine. So, moving out into the Swibby Swamp.
I've got my eyes peeled for anybody else that might show up.
Chaltra. Next time we get into combat, I know you shapeshift, turning into like a large dragon or some kind of giant or cyclops.
You'd
or-
make a very handsome dragon.
Yes, or a manticore or something. Something larger and more intimidating than a spider. That would be...
I don't know if I can
I thought,
quite do that.
I thought
Oh.
the spider was rather great.
I mean, wrapping them up made it very easy to put my needles in them, for sure.
I mean, I was thinking about, revisiting the spider shape,
If you can't do a dragon, the spider was very effective.
or I mean, when I was in the forest and we'd encounter like marshy and swampy areas, you'd see toads all the time. So I was thinking maybe, being a big toad would help get through here. But
Totally.
I mean,
I throw a
Technically,
rock at
toads.
you.
technically, toads have a swim speed, so you can't do it to level. Just so you, Marguerite.
toad, I could be a giant toad at a speed of 20 feet.
It's just technically you can't
I
put
know.
it in the swim speed.
Jeltra, as this conversation is going back and forth, an odd feeling suddenly comes over you as you become aware that somewhere along the way, a hunched, hooded figure has joined the group.
What?
Where?
I will stop and slowly turn around to try and see this figure.
As you turn to look at it, the figure reaches across and casts the cloak into the murky waters anime style as he bursts into laughter, revealing a Herringon wearing
Blues.
a bright blue scarf.
Damn it!
Scoundrel!
Are we all aware of him now?
After he does the big floor, when Jeltra stops is when all of you can see him.
Brigand.
And as he cackles, he is going to reach forward and Jeltra
Touch faith.
does a 24 hit.
What maybe. Yeah.
And he stabs a branding iron forward that hits you for 14 fire damage.
Holy wow!
What?
And as it sears into you, he vanishes from your sight.
I drop down to my knees.
Uh,
'Cause that really
the rest of
fucking
you
hurt.
just see this rabbit stab the brand into her and then leap away.
So he disappears, or we actually see him?
You all can see him.
Okay, and so he
She can't
jumps.
see him?
She can't see him.
All right.
Oh.
And he leaps away to here. And you can do that as a reaction?
Not as a reaction,
Okay.
but like you hadn't called for initiative yet. So
Yeah.
actually,
So,
is it possible to throw a needle at him?
so now we're going to roll for initiative. As he basically just appeared from thin air.
Well, if he
got
leapt
his
away
little
from
round.
me, doesn't that mean he
You can get a-
provoked an attack of opportunity? Okay. So I would like to throw a dart at him. Well, I guess I would have to attack him with a dagger. Because it has to be a melee attack, right?
Yes.
But I can draw a dagger as part of the attack.
You called for initiative, right?
Yes. And go ahead and roll for attack.
23 to hit.
Hits.
Okay. So he will take 6 damage, and then when I strike him, I apply Hunter's Mark.
Okay.
I did not actually prepare the spell Hunter's Mark because I have the class feature, so I actually do have to attack them to get it.
All right, going around the circle.
19.
Solstice, 19. All right, Cody.
25? No.
He hasn't rolled yet.
Oh, 7? 7.
7. All right.
I'm so glad you joined. No one else would have gotten
18,
that.
Percy. All right. Nicaid.
21.
Ooh. And Jeltra.
The
18.
Hippity hoppity.
All
I got a
right.
good attack roll.
What's
but then
your
immediately rolled
dex?
super
My
low.
dex. Plus 2.
Want to go first or second?
I'll go second. I
Okay.
think it makes sense for my character because I just got the shit burnt out of me.
Okay.
Ooh. Ooh. Okay.
I realized we don't really have a healer in this group.
Nope.
All
We
right.
fucking don't.
Cade, you start the round.
After seeing Jeltra get stabbed, I'm going to immediately no, and cast Healing Word. Regain. Ooh. 7 HP.
I will take it. Thank you.
And then as I'm telling you, it's gonna be okay. You're gonna feel better soon. I'm gonna just look up and at where'd he go?
Yeah, where did he go?
Up here? You can. Oh, you need to adjust the map. I think he's off of this map. He's
Oh, there he is.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Oh, there he is.
Oop,
Can you do
there
a
he
measurement
is.
from me to him? I gotcha.
Yeah, because I need to know that as well.
So from Cade, 55. From Cody, it's probably 55 too. Yeah. It's 50, right? Yeah.
I'm gonna look up and it said Vicious Mockery says you unleash a string of insults, but I'm gonna change it flavor-wise a little.
Sure.
And while I have a hand on Jeltra trying to heal her, I'm gonna look up at him, and under my breath, I'm just gonna say, "You made one of ours cry. Now I hope you fucking die."
Ooh.
And that's going to be vicious mockery.
And so he'll need a wisdom save.
Just literally curse people
Yeah.
instead of mocking them. That's
Yeah.
great.
15.
I like it.
With a little rhyme.
I don't believe 15 makes it. Oh no, it does.
Said level 2. I was thinking it maybe it does.
Thinking maybe.
All right. From there, we are down to him. And as soon as that curse goes off, you hear bagpipes
No.
coming from the fog on either side as skiffs come into view,
Skips.
approaching the bridge on which you stand. Listening to the bagpipes as these skiffs come forward, each with 2 rowers, another bunny in the back, and the bagpipe player. The song is oddly familiar, and all of you are able to place it as the tune that the original thief that you met at the base of the bridge was singing.
Interesting.
So they will move to the tollway. Can they leave their side?
Pull the lever, croc.
The
Why do we even have that now?
Each of these is going to make a
I'm
crossbow
down.
attack
Can I
at
go
the
home?
one closest. So that is a that's a 20 to hit you, Percy.
A 20 to hit me? Yes. Gonna fucking hit.
For
I don't have shit.
Level 2.
That's funny.
10 piercing damage,
Oh.
Oh,
and then a 16 to hit Solstice.
Yeah. Oh, I should probably look. Probably though. 16 meets it. Yeah.
For 4 piercing damage.
Oh, shit.
And from there, Agdon. Doo-doo-doo. I love his name. Is going to leap across the murky water there, come forward, and he will make.
I was hoping you'd come back.
Okay, does a 10 hit?
No.
Does a 22 hit?
Yes.
All right, so that will be 10 fire damage, and
Oh,
as it
shit.
connects with your skin, it vanishes from your view.
Agdon does.
Yes.
I'm sorry.
I'm gonna use my reaction, actually, my stone's endurance to reduce that. Wait, is it a D12 that I use? I don't think it is. It's probably less than that.
I think Aaron's a
Oh, it is a D12 plus 2, so I'm gonna reduce that by 7, so I'll take 3.
Also, for the record, I actually read the class feature. When I hit him with that dagger, it would have done an additional 4 damage from the hunter's mark itself.
Okay.
So Abaddon's taking an extra 4.
Excellent. All right, and the rest of you see Agdon leap between the islands and to the other side of the tollway from you.
Do you
And
get an
that-
attack of opportunity?
No, I just used my reaction for my stone's endurance.
And that will bring us from the Harengon to Solstice.
All right, I'm gonna jump into the skiff. Hopefully topple some of these Harengon out of it. And then if I have time, I'll go ahead and tackle one of
All
them.
right.
Clever.
All right, so what are you doing to do that?
So I kind of take a couple steps, jump down into the boat,
I think her plan is that she's so heavy that she will.
and I'm okay with destabilizing it. Like I'm not trying to land and make it. So if I don't get an attack because I'm destabilizing the boat, that's okay.
We'll just use your bonus action to rock the boat as you land in it.
Okay.
So I'll give them each deck saves in order to maintain their balance on the boats. All right, the bagpiper in the rear falls off and into the swamp, as does the sniper, but the other two maintain their feet. And you can see that when they hit the water, there's this slurping sound as mud is displaced, and that lower halves of their body are like stuck in it as they start slapping the surface trying to pull themselves out.
Does he drop his bagpipe?
Yeah. All right, and you're going to
Am I able to attack?
Yeah, you
someone?
just use your bonus action.
Okay, so that's 24.
Excellent. Which one are you going for?
This one, I guess. The one.
Okay.
I don't know how to tell you.
The
which
bottom.
one. You pick one of them. I don't care. That's 8 damage.
All right. He looks real bad. Real bad.
That's all.
All right. From there, we are down to Percy.
Okay. Percy is going to like look around because there's so many people. And kind of shaking a little bit. He's gonna look at the dude that dropped the bagpipes. And he's like, I hate bagpipes. And he's gonna cast catapult on the bagpipes.
Okay.
So he takes the bagpipes. He pulls out like a, I don't know, wearing like a glove or something. He points at the bagpipe and then spins around and points at the brigand dude.
Okay.
And like throws the bagpipe at him.
Nice. And it makes a whine when it hits.
Oh,
Laughing.
It makes like a goose screech.
Yes.
fuck. You probably.
You ever take a couple rubber chickens and just
Can you get a dex save? And it's probably gonna be, you're probably gonna pass it. So.
It's gonna be a disadvantage because he's stuck in a swamp.
No, it's at this.
Abaddon.
Oh, okay. Well, you're flinging it at Agdon.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Nice.
well, then he gets tripped.
Just imagining little Percy like drawing the bagpipes to him and then Kamehameha the bagpipes.
So here's the really funny thing: the brigand in the water
Yeah.
got a 21, and Agdon got a 14.
It's still.
Is it half damage still?
No, it just says if on a failed save, nothing happens on a normal if they save it. Yeah, that's so stupid. Okay, fine.
Okay.
And then
bagpipes break on impact.
They hit the swamp, and they do still scorch out as they begin to fill with the mud and muck.
so then bonus action, my little dude that's been hanging around, buzzing around, he's gonna go. Where is he gonna go? That's 30 feet. So he's gonna go to he's gonna go right here. I don't know if you want to give me another token. Like a tiny one or something. Because he's just a little guy.
It's just a little guy.
What is he?
He's little, like I think you said a raven. It's a it's a jet gem. But it's like a little clockwork raven dude. And I'm gonna tell him, hit that dude that's in the water, in the mud here.
Okay.
It's a now one. It's a 5 day.
It hits the mud next to the guy, and as the missile, we'll call it, displaces water from its force, it frees one of his legs.
Just for shits and grins. Yeah, that would have been 4 damage.
Yep.
Okay.
From Percy, we're down to Jeltra.
Okay. So Jeltra will stand back up from healing a little bit after Nicade's aid. And yeah, she's going to turn into that giant spider.
Spider.
Back into Spidey senses. But I'm going to hopefully... See, that's the thing. Is the spider going to be narrow enough to stay on the bridge?
I mean, you might have to move to get more room and then grow.
Yeah.
Because I don't want to be like getting my
But I
little
mean,
legs.
spiders walk literally along tiny tight ropes.
That's
so,
true.
I mean, like,
I think I can walk the narrow
And also, we're
causeway.
friendly creatures, so like you can use our spaces.
Yeah, so I will go behind,
Here or to the other side?
towards the larger group of Harengon for now.
Oh,
Just see
there.
back there. Yep. And then that's an action to transform, so I'm not sure. Or wait, as
You're
the
a Circle
that's
of the Moon,
right.
so it's
Circle of
only
the
a
Moon is a bonus action. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you. See, I've been trying to find in the app, like, where's the thing where I have it already set up and it doesn't.
it's
I
under
can't.
features.
I thought it was under features, but it's not showing me, so that's okay. Okay, so if that was a bonus action, then can I still take an action?
Mhm.
Yes.
Right. So how far away am I from Agdon?
You cannot see him.
I can't see him. Oh, that's right. So, and then who do we have on the other boat across the way?
On the other boat, there are 2 rowers who are now standing wielding clubs. The one that's holding the crossbow, and the bagpiper who is still playing.
Okay.
This one here.
He's this one. I'll put a little symbol on it so you know which one is the bagpiper.
Because we hate them.
It's a
specifically
little
for some-
hard.
Yes, we hate the bagpipes.
Nobody likes bards.
I hate them. I actually like bagpipes. They're not bad. Okay, so the one with the crossbow, I feel like I'm maybe too close now. I wanted to do
The crossbow one is in the back.
okay. I still think that might be a bit close because it's 30 to 60 feet. It's a range. I want to try and wrap him in my web.
So as long as he's not directly next to you, like it doesn't. 30
Great
is the
disadvantage.
yeah.
Oh,
30
okay.
is the
max
maximum before
for-
you take disadvantage.
Thank you.
So the first
I always
number is
forget.
within 30 feet. You can attack normally. That
Within
second
60
number
feet
is
is
at
at disadvantage. Okay, thank you.
Got it.
I appreciate it. See, you learn something new.
It's
Okay.
We all had to learn, so yeah.
I haven't played a druid. I'm still learning. Okay, so I have with a +5 to hit, so that's gonna.
Yeah. Oh no.
Well, it still might hit. That's
11?
kinda high.
Does not hit. It goes sailing past, and you see the net wrap up the lily pads, and several of them sink into the swamp.
And then my little feet just kind of stamping, getting mad that I missed it.
We are down to Cody.
Cody? So Cody's going to shunt out his hands, his wrist bracers, like loading his hands with needles. But as he does that, his swarm begins fading from view and whips up into a wind as he casts Zephyr Strike as a bonus action.
Okay.
And with Zephyr Strike, once before the spell ends, you can give yourself advantage on one weapon attack you roll on my turn. I'm going to throw a dart at Agdon
Okay.
with advantage using that effect.
Excellent.
And I'm also going to be activating Sharpshooter. All right. Thank God for advantage.
Ooh.
Never mind. That's not gonna hit. That's 12 minus 5, 7.
Does not hit.
No.
As you see Agdon cackle, the scarf flowing behind him in the wind as he brandishes his brand into the air again, shaking it wildly. All of you may think you can come into my swamp and take what you like, but I am the one who will do
Shut up!
as such. And it is now
The gate starts
Nicate's
laughing.
So until the end of my turn that I activate Zephyr Strike, I do get an extra 30-foot movement speed. So
Okay.
can I go to this causeway using athletics checks if I need
So
to?
jump over here.
I don't know if you should jump into the mud though.
Yeah.
Or at least here, onto this island.
Yeah, because
Yeah, you can get onto that island without an athletics check.
All right. But as far away from Agdon as possible. So I'm trying to avoid getting stabbed by him. I guess we don't know for sure that you guys can't see him anymore. I'm assuming you guys said something.
All right, Nicaid, top of the round.
Rat. Yeah.
you
probably gonna
wait. Oh yeah, me too. Would have been so cool.
Yeah, it's in character.
This was gonna be.
Nicaid is going to furrow his brow at Agdon, and he just says to himself, "Oh, my hatred you have found! I'm gonna put you in the ground." And dissonant whispers. Can I get a wisdom save?
Sure.
Love dissonant whispers.
13.
That meets it.
Ah,
I think that one still does damage.
It
on
it does half damage. Yeah.
Catapult's just the odd one out.
Which doesn't make sense.
For first level, it does do a lot of damage.
Yeah.
So I can kind of see it, but
7 damage.
All right. You see his eyes narrow, and then he shakes it off, his ears going floppy like your own.
And then I'm going to whip around real quick and yell, "I told you I loved the giant spider! It's amazing!" Have bardic inspiration.
Yes.
And as you turn around to do it, we go to the Herringons. He is going to dart up to Nicaid,
Oof.
and you hear the whisper in your ear, as not even hearing him approach, you just have the wind of the presence pushing towards you. And he whispers, "You could have been a good bandit if you didn't get caught." And that's going to be an 18 to hit
Yeah.
Damn it.
and a 15 to hit.
Yeah.
So that will be
Somebody
that
needs
will
to get
be
some armor in this
21
Right.
fire damage.
I'm down.
Oh, no.
All right. You are down and you are also branded. You do not need to make death saves.
That's nice.
Interesting.
And from there, he is going to dart over here. And we're on to the rest of them. The sharpshooter that you tried to net is going to attack you for 18 to hit.
Me?
Yes.
Oh, hold on. Let me get back to that character. I think it does. Hold on. Spider. Yes.
Okay, so that'll be 8 piercing damage.
Okay.
The bagpiper continues to play. This brigand hops onto the shore. This one hops onto the causeway and is going to attack Solstice. As you can see, all of them seem to be in fantastic spirits. Like, this entire thing is a fucking party, as they all make brandishing ha-has every swing
Party.
that they come at you. Tempest, that'll be a 18 to hit.
Yes.
4 bludgeoning damage.
Really
Uh,
good party.
Cody, that'll be a 23 to hit.
That will hit.
God.
5 bludgeoning damage.
We're going to get taken out by bunnies.
The secondary sniper is going to go for Percy.
That's not Percy.
That's
Oh, that's your little buddy.
Yeah, so I mean, you can attack that if you want.
Okay, it's going to attack the little buddy, and that'll be 11 to hit.
No.
Okay. And then the 2
First
remaining
miss.
brigands on the boat are going to go for Solstice. There's a lot of them.
Yeah.
Solstice, that'll be a 13 and a 15 to hit.
Nope.
All right. So both of them swing and miss as their motions rock the boat and cause them to go off balance. And that is the brigands. Down to Solstice.
Okay, so if I attack one, can I attempt to kick another one? Or those are probably the same kind of action, right? Like if my movement action, try to kick one of them.
Well, so the shove action is in place of an attack action. So since
we
you
have
can
2
only
attacks
attack
then.
once.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, let me just attack the one that's
We're
already
level 5.
damaged.
But that's, you still could do that though, because it takes the place of the attack
That's
action.
gonna
Yeah, but if
be
you attack-
21.
That'll hit.
That's only if you take the attack action.
No, you can
Shove
do any
kicks the
of your-
place.
It says specifically in the book. You can do a
4
shove as any of your
plus 3, 7 damage.
You knock him out of the boat and onto this island with your attack, and as you hear him hit the hardened earth, there is the sound of a crack, and it does not get up. Anything else? All
How much
right,
damage did you do?
Percy. 7.
Okay. Percy is going to gonna
He's
pull
not
out.
Buck.
Yeah, you are. I don't know.
Oh,
No,
you do.
my name's not Buck. I'm gonna pull out my crossbow, and I'm gonna shoot the boss dude.
Okay.
No one has been able to hit him yet.
Yeah, I know.
Except for my first
Can I
round.
see him again?
But
Like, was it
When
just...
Percy decides on a course of action, until he's told that it's something different, he's gonna fucking do it.
Is it just like for his turn after he damages you, or can I still not see him?
You can still not see him.
Oh, fuck.
22 to hit.
That'll hit. Barely.
Great. Let me use that. That is 7 damage. Yes, sir.
Right. You see it hit his arm and then catch the scarf. And as it does, it kind of jerks him forward, and you see fear seep into his eyes. Anything else?
Bonus action. Attack him with homunculus. That's 2.
Okay.
Oh,
Yeah, that's gonna miss.
Better than a 1.
That is gonna miss. Barely, but it's gonna miss.
And then I think that's gonna stay. I'm good. Yeah, we're good. We're good.
All right, and here's the Percy homunculus symbol. We are down to Jeltra.
okay. And I can't see him because he's gone.
There are plenty of other targets.
I know. So the one with the crossbow, you said, fell out of the, or which one was it?
This one with like the little weird jagged symbol next to him fell out of the boat.
Okay.
All the other ones are still active.
Okay. And so I will, fine, fuck it. Fuck bagpipes. I'm going to try and hit the bagpipe man again.
It's this one, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Because he's got a little heart, because we love the bagpipes.
So much.
Yep. I'm going to do, actually, how big is their boat?
It's a little
How big
skiff,
is their
so it's
boat?
about like 10 feet by like 10 feet.
Can I
Okay.
straddle it with my feet?
If it helps, I have a plan for the boat.
Okay. I was thinking
You could straddle with
I was going to straddle it and then try and bite the one with the bagpipes.
Yeah, do it.
You could bite this one.
Well, I want to get them off of the water. Just like the group of them. Okay.
She doesn't know that.
I don't know that. I just want to bite the bagpipe man.
I'm a spider. I buy things.
Pretty much. Okay. In a bucket.
Everybody needs
Seven. Oh, I do have that Bardic's Inspiration, which was, remind me, D6. I don't know if that's going to help any. Yeah.
10?
So 5, 7, 10. 10 to hit.
That will not hit.
Well, then fine. I'm getting back on the causeway. No, because now they got attacks of opportunity. Fuck. Okay. Shoot.
I mean, intimidating.
What do you want to do?
She intimidating them?
I mean, this one's holding a bagpipe.
Yeah.
Did that give
He
her
pulled
advantage?
the bagpipe. One of the pipes pulled out to you right here.
God damn it. Yep, I'm moving back.
Okay.
I'm moving back.
So the bagpipe man will not take an attack of opportunity, but the sniper will attempt to club you. Does 17 hit.
Clear.
Yes.
4 bludgeoning damage. Damn it. Anything else, Miss Jeltra?
No, that'll be it, because I don't think I have any bonus actions as a giant spider.
Mr. Cody?
All right. So while Zephyr a strike is in effect, I do not provoke attacks of opportunity when I move. So I'm going to move 2 squares down, please.
Okay. And does that maintain, does that require concentration?
Yeah, I did
Here?
roll when he hit me. No,
Here.
down. So I'm just not in anyone's melee range. Okay. So first things first, I'm going to throw a dart at what's his nuts because he has my hunter's mark. Agdon. And I am not going to sharpshooter. So does an 11 hit?
Does not.
We are
Do you
whipping
have
it.
Wait. I do have an inspiration back.
We need to fucking hit this guy.
Does a 15 hit?
Sorry, 1 second. Okay. 15 does not hit. Apologies.
All right. So, and then as my bonus action, I am going to, using my sharpshooter, I am going to pull a flask of alchemist fire from my belt and toss it into the skiff.
Okay.
Nice.
All right. Excellent. And what's the DC on that deck save?
So it is not dex save; it just lights it on fire.
Fantastic.
So
Okay. I'm glad I'm not in the boat.
anything in that object as it begins to burn takes 1d4 fire damage at the start of each of its turns,
Okay.
and then you decide how fast it
Yeah,
spreads.
give me the damage.
Okay.
Give me 1d4 for each.
I don't have a d4 for some
Here.
reason.
So
3,
there's-
All right.
and then the other one,
Yes.
2.
All right. You hear both of the Herongon go from cackling laughter to rabbit screeches.
Is
Ever heard
are
rabbit
the
screech?
I
bagpipes on fire?
have.
Are the bagpipes on fire?
Shush you.
On their turn, they will be.
And then I look to them and go, "You should not cross us. You should flee this place."
All right. Anything else, Mr. Cody?
I'm going to use the rest of my movement to get next to Nicaid.
Okay.
Like
And
here
Mm-hmm.
or one up?
Right there's fine.
that will bring us to Nicaid.
I'm gonna gurgle, I guess. I'm
Yes,
dead.
it will.
Or I'm down.
And we're down to Agdon. I need to remember next time not to tell you that he's not making deaths. All right. Come forward. And does a 20 hit?
Yeah.
Does a 25 hit?
Yeah, but I'm gonna be down unless you roll.
So the first is a 10 fire damage. The second,
Yeah, I'm down.
okay. So that second one, he will direct.
Do I see?
You already claimed it to be hit at me, though.
That's true.
That is true.
If you went down, he's not going to hit you again.
Well, and also you don't want that because that would be 2 automatic death saving throws.
I'm not making death saving throws.
Well, if he hits you again, you would. The second one is going to be towards our spider, which will be a 16 to hit.
It hits.
12 fire damage.
Bugs are weak against fire.
That's Pokemon.
How much HP does that spider have?
Eh,
I'm curious because I thought it would have been wiped by now.
Not yet. It's a giant spider.
Enough, apparently.
Enough.
All right, and after that, after taking another one of you down and attacking the spider, he jumps across to the island and across to the other tollway.
Do I see him now that he hit me?
No,
Fucking a bucket.
you just
Elizabeth
got
can see
burned
him.
by
Wait,
something
Cody,
behind
you can
you.
see
I
him,
can
right?
still see him, yeah.
Okay.
And from there, the sniper is going to make another attack against our spider. That'll be 22 to hit
Yeah.
for 8 piercing damage.
Okay.
Second,
So. Okay. So Jeltra reverts back into herself.
So you would take the difference, yeah.
I'm working on it.
all right. That'll be a 7 to hit Solstice from the second sniper.
No.
All right. These two are going to take another D4 of fire damage.
Guys, I think we
Give
made a
me
mistake.
2 more of those rolls. 2.
2 and 2.
All right.
We should have diplomacy now.
Now?
And they will leap out of them.
He burned me first.
This one is going to, let me see what they have available here.
What's the grass like on that island?
It is fairly damp.
It's fairly damp. Okay.
Yeah. Okay, so they only have less movement than I was hoping they would, but that's
Would've kept
okay.
you safe for sure.
This one is going to get over to here as it hops across the bodies, and that will be 16 to hit Cody.
That'll hit.
That'll be 2 bludgeoning damage,
Okay.
and then the 2 on either side of Tempest here. Oh gosh, I'm sorry.
Good old
I'm
Tempest.
sorry, Solstice. That will be a 14 to hit and a 10 to hit.
No.
Okay, so neither of those are going to hit. And then this one is going to finally use his action to drag himself up onto the shore. And actually, I forgot he failed his roll last time. That is
Doesn't
a...
look great though.
Okay, he gets him.
He's a muddy bunny.
He's a muddy bunny. He looks almost kind of like horrifying as all of the
He's a money.
hair begins to stiffen with it
He's a
drying.
money.
Just a muddy bunny.
Money.
Oh, I need to make a concentration check.
All right. And that will bring us from the bunny bunnies to Solstice.
Okay. Do I have to decide to smite before I roll damage?
It's
No.
So you choose to smite when you hit.
Right, but if I roll the damage for a non-smite hit, can I then decide at that point to smite?
It's technically when you hit. So
Okay.
that is the wording.
Yeah.
Oh.
When which was probably...
Oh, God damn it. 11 to hit.
Where are our fans?
Will not
Feeding us
hit.
dice. We need D12.
All right, as a bonus action, I'm gonna cast Shield of Faith on myself, which I just kind of like take a moment, concentrate, and then like a swirl of leaves circles me, and then just fades.
Pleasing pine scent.
Someone smell pine salt?
All right. Anything else on your turn?
No, that's all.
All right. From there, we are down to Percy. And from there, we are down to Jeltra.
Okay. So, because I am Circle of the Moon,
And now you have reverted to yourself.
I have
correct?
reverted to myself, but I can also cast Wild Shape
As a bonus.
as a bonus action, and I have 2 of those. So can
You
I?
use one.
I can cast
Yeah.
revert again. Okay, spider it up. 'Cause that's all I have right now. Everything else like is either swim or
Spidey
something.
girl,
Yeah.
Spidey girl.
Okay, so now I'm back to, and then I get all the hit points back, right?
You do.
Yep.
Shit, yes. Okay, starting over.
Very handy.
Fuck this up. All right. So
I just pictured Jeltra just like throws their hands out and starts growing. She's like,
And it becomes little spider clicks.
She starts
Okay.
imitating that sound as she turns into a spider, and then it just goes from fake to real.
I know.
Can you imagine being the bunnies and like, yeah, we took down the spot.
The ones that are just patting themselves out, like trying to get the fire, and they're like, at least we took care of the.
Well, it's
Dude.
Alchemist Fire. And they're still on fire, by the way. Even though they left the skiff.
Okay, so they need to put themselves out.
Yes.
Okay.
They have to take an
Gotcha.
action to put
Well, that's
themselves
cool.
out.
They're like hitting
Um,
fire on each.
I didn't realize that they are still on fire, so they would have jumped into the water to get off fire, but they are also now both trapped in the water.
Alchemist Fire still burns in water. They have to make it. They can smother it, but they have to take an action on their turn to do so.
smother me.
So I like the thought that
Smother me,
they jumped in the
Seymour.
water and then are still on fire.
That is exactly what you hear into the water.
You need me to roll d4s for them?
That was the last turn they got him, yeah. Okay, so that's going to be... Jeltra, what do you do with your
All right.
actions?
So there's this bunny that is
Fun buns.
right between Nickade and Percy.
the,
Yes.
the bodies of Nickade and Percy.
The bodies of
Yeah.
I'm really upset, so I'm gonna go and bite him.
Okay.
I'm gonna crawl over my friend's kind of protective and then bite at this Harangon. 15?
That'll hit.
Yes. Okay. It's 7. What? 1d8 plus 3.
Dear D&D
Where are
gods,
you?
we need a nat 20
There we go.
somewhere on our side, not Clippers.
I've had nat 20s, but
10?
they're everything's rolling with advantage, so I'm always taking the first number, and the nat 20 keeps being the second number.
Okay.
10 damage.
So it says
Your bite takes him down immediately.
You just bite and just pop the head
Yeah,
off.
Cody, right in front of you. It's like pulling back for another swing, and then
I give a golf clap.
and then I turn and I throw it to whatever bunny is closest.
it's gonna be this guy. Make an intimidation check with
Okay.
advantage.
Okay.
Nickade is laying on the ground, but one ear perks up.
So how would I do? Let's see, intimidation. I don't know what that is. What are we doing?
Yeah.
With advantage. Okay, where'd they go?
Is a
Let's
skill.
roll over.
Intimidation.
Aha. Okay, straight 15.
You see the color drain out of this one's face as much as you can through the.
My little pincers are just kind of moving the head into my mouth. Oh.
My word,
Are you channeling your inner sword into
Cody, you're up. You're up.
Oh, Cody? So, question, right? We have ruled that using potions is a bonus action.
Yes.
I have 4 of my crickets from my Goodberry spell from yesterday left.
Okay.
Can I apply those as a bonus action?
Yes.
Okay, so I shove one into Cade's mouth and then crunch his mouth on it. So he comes back up with 1 HP, I'm assuming?
All right. 1 HP.
And then as an action, I will toss a sharpshooter dart at Agdon in a Hail Mary throw.
Let's do it.
It could be a hill solstice because isn't she your god? Your god?
Yeah. I'll make you see that.
What was that?
Ooh,
-5.
spicy.
It's not hit. I'm so
That's what you got
sorry.
last time. Ugh.
I want to see what it would have been on normal deck. Oh, much worse.
Kane, you are back up.
And all you see is me chomping on this.
Bunny head.
the taste of crickets in your mouth, and then as you wake up, I go, "Hey, could you bring Percy back?"
Indeed. Oh. Is it my turn now?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't realize that's how the turn order was working.
Well, that's why I brought you back, because you would get a turn
Yeah.
immediately, whereas
That makes
Percy
perfect
wouldn't.
sense.
Yeah.
I look, see Percy, and I go, oh heavens! And I reach a hand out and cast Healing Word, and I can't think of a good rhyme.
Now there's a pressure on the rhyme.
Come back!
Jack!
You hack?
Yeah,
Don't make
You
me
hack.
snack!
come back!
We're depressed over your lack.
1d4 plus 3. You have 6 HP.
Sweet.
Yeah, more than Kane.
More than Cade.
Sorry.
Anything else, Kane?
With now that I'm sitting up, I have
And full. That was meals for the day.
I have eaten, but seeing a heron god's head getting chewed above me kind of also kills my appetite.
And Jiltra looks so happy about it. A little
Oh, I'm
spider
very-
smiles.
I'm very happy for Jeltra. She's doing wonderful. I'm gonna see that go. She's doing great. Solstice, I love you. You're doing great.
Well,
And that's gonna be.
if it changes your mind at all, I didn't announce it. She did get a D12 inspiration from chat.
Oh, wonderful.
That does change it. Then in character. Oh, Cody, you're doing so great. Thank you for that good berry. Doesn't taste very good, but I'll look past it.
I mean, it was a cricket.
You're a good cricket.
That explains so much.
All right. It is now the Wabbit's turn.
Those
Wow.
rascally wabbits. Oh, Boonhilda. So lovely. Yes, I know.
The rabbit
Okay, but
leaps
Oh, yeah, I'm fine.
across and
I swear.
goes for the giant spider.
Keep making myself a big target.
22 to hit.
Yes.
That is going to be 11 fire damage.
Okay.
And 19 to hit.
Yes.
That'll be 8 fire damage.
So 19 total.
And then he is going to go here.
attack of opportunity.
Yep.
He's
Get it.
invisible, so it'll be with disadvantage.
Shoot.
It would still
try it.
still get it though.
Yep. So I'm gonna try and bite at him, wherever he might be.
Just poked you with a fiery thing. Just bite at that.
Bite at the fiery thing. Natural 1 and a natural 20.
Oh.
Now, you see, Dice Gods, that's not what I meant.
I have a 1 there and a 20 there.
Give me 2 more d4s.
That has never happened. That's
Okay.
crazy.
Coulter said with advantage,
Double
right?
ones.
All
I
right.
wish. If
So both
only.
of them pat themselves out after they take their 1 more damage once they realize that the water's
It's a
not coming out the
DC 10 dex
flames.
save.
And that
To pat
is
themselves out.
Yeah, so they take their action to do a DC 10 dexterity saving throw.
They take their action to fail a DC 10 dexterity.
This is why Alchemist Fire is great.
a 13 and a 5.
Yeah.
The bagpiper's still on fire.
Yes!
Still playing, flames shooting out of the bagpipe.
Oh, that's terrifying.
I would just like to point out that was the best use of
That
my
was.
money that I've ever.
Yeah, no,
I
that
have
was-
one
That
more.
was great.
That's why I was like, what is the grass situation?
Fantastic.
All right. The other sniper is going to go for Tempest. That is a 7 to hit.
Solstice.
I'm so sorry. It's not going to land in my brain for a bit. Apologies. It's for Solstice. That's a 7 to hit.
They're kind of close. No.
Just keeping track
A
of all of
15
these
to hit.
death
No.
machines.
And a 24 to hit.
Yeah.
All right. So the 24 is going to be 8 bludgeoning damage.
What are you doing, baby?
I'm down to 1 point now.
And
Healing
this last one.
Or do you have land hands too?
Lay on hands.
That's right.
is going to come forward to
Oh, you
here.
gotta do a con saving throw too
And
for your spell.
it is going to go
Concentration.
after.
Is it
Oh,
shield
the
of faith?
shields. Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Nikkei, does an 8 hit you?
No.
All right. Then that's the end of that one's turn. And we are down to Solstice.
Okay. I got a 19 on my concentration on my shield of faith.
Awesome.
Okay. Have either of these been hit? No, right?
No.
Oh, okay. Lay on hands on myself. I think I got 2. So,
So he starts feeling himself up.
yeah. Hand to where my horn would be.
My horn
So you
will
can
pierce
do
the
up to
sky.
10 hit points back.
Okay.
You said 2, so that's what I was going to
I didn't say that. Okay, that's all.
You're healing yourself?
Yeah.
What does that look like?
So yeah, hand up to my horn for where my horn would be for a second. Hands down, head up, and then yeah, bring my hands up to, I don't know,
You're wonderful.
not.
Max.
As Solstice, heals himself with a smack to the pecs. Anything else?
No.
Percy,
Okay.
you're up both in that you are again conscious, and that is your turn.
And there's someone right next to us,
There
right?
is. As the spider is partially standing over you.
Would that protect him from an
This
attack?
one is running now as well.
Which one?
This one over here.
Okay.
It's right runaway.
Attack of opportunity.
It was next to you.
Opportunity. All right, I'm gonna use this.
Jesus.
Okay, so 14 plus 5, 19.
That'll hit.
4 damage.
All right. He is bloodied as he sprints in the direction off of the map. Thanks to that cracking of a skull. And Percy,
Yeah.
you hear from the island in the distance, "Don't run, you fool! These weaklings have pockets full!"
Full of what?
I don't know. I haven't been in them. Yet.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm gonna move because it's attack of opportunity.
Well, question: because Jeltra is such a large creature, could he like go under her and then thus be like protected from an attack of opportunity? Because she is 2 size categories larger than you.
But I'm still remember like moving through an ally square does not let you
I
avoid
know.
attack of opportunity.
I just meant because she's so large.
No.
Do I offer cover?
Wouldn't Jelka just get the attack of opportunity?
Right.
Can I pull out a dagger and stab?
Sure.
I
mean,
not that kind of not that kind of guy anymore. I wish.
Don't you get cantrips as an artist?
Yeah, I do.
not that one.
Not that one, and also, why would I have had that?
I'll just ask.
My master wouldn't let me have that.
My goodness.
Okay. You know what? Percy's freaking out, so he's just gonna go straight up. So he's gonna go up 20 feet. So take an attack of opportunity.
Did you attack the bunny or no?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. That is going to be 16 to hit.
Yeah, that fucking hits.
6 bludgeoning damage.
Okay. Oh yeah. And then I'm going to how high do you have to be to take fall damage?
Up
10
10
feet.
feet.
Even if you're a little guy.
especially.
Seems
Oh.
like it would be less than...
But 10 feet would put you out of any melee range at least. Well, I guess unless they jump real high.
So I'm 20 feet in the air.
Yes.
I'm casting Thorn Web,
Okay.
and that's going to be a 15 to hit.
That'll hit.
So I'm going to do 3 damage,
Okay.
and he gets pulled 10 feet up in the air.
Oh.
And then I let go of the Thorn Web. So he falls 10 feet.
Roll a d6.
Yes.
2 damage.
All right. He hits the ground with a thud, and the the causeway cracks beneath
Ooh.
him, and he falls into the water of the swamp.
Yay!
So now this is an open spot in the causeway where this bunny is,
And then
and I will give him the symbol for being caught in the mud.
this little guy here is gonna try to attack Mr. What's his face? Agdon. Is it Agdon or Abaddon?
Agdon.
Agdon.
I always want to say Agdon because of Birdcage, but
Agador Spartacus.
I never wear chips because they make me fall down. Come on, baby.
Oh, God.
It's a really good roll. Oh, 21 to hit.
that'll hit.
Okay. Three force damage.
All right.
Every little bit helps.
Well, that's an incredibly rude little bird you have there.
And then he's gonna go up 30 feet.
All right.
So he's probably 30 because he's probably about ground level. So he's 30 feet in the air.
Oh,
I'm 20. He's 30.
that's quite the age difference there, man. All right. That'll be from
not that
Percy
bad.
to Jeltra.
Okay, so I am. So is he?
Your dog's playing right outside the door. If you can hear some weird noises.
Starting. The rabbit that fell through, is he? I'm assuming if I were to walk away, he would not. Get
He's
it?
restrained.
Okay, so no attack of opportunity. And then these guys are in the water trying to.
One of them is still on fire, and
One's
the other
still
one
on
is
fire.
trying to get out of the
Oh,
water.
God. Okay.
It was a good one.
I told you it was a good plan.
That was good. All right. It looks like they're mostly restrained, and that guy is trying to run away. I'm gonna let him run away because I don't want to deal with these guys. So, can I jump to the island? I want to
Don't
jump.
touch the one on fire.
I'm not gonna jump fire. I just want to make sure I'm close enough, and I'm going to. Which one's on fire? Bagpipe man.
Yes.
Bagpipe's on fire. Am I within bite range of the other one?
Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna bite him.
Is that one restrained?
Yes.
So you have advantage.
Advantage. 21 to hit.
That'll hit.
Yes. And then
It's 8 plus 3.
yes, 1d8 plus 3. So 7 damage.
Another head pops off. As the rest of the body sinks into the swamp below.
I'm getting very full.
He manages to get himself off of fire. It's just like, oh shit.
My word. Anything else?
So how far was that movement? About what, 15 feet? 5, 10, 15-ish?
Yeah.
All right, so I'll jump back onto the causeway if I can, because I have a total of 30 feet movement. So, okay, and that's my turn.
All right. From Jeltra, we go down to Cody.
All right. Can I get a line from me to
Agdon?
Agdon? 55? Okay. I'm not even moving.
Oh, I'm sorry. Wasn't paying attention.
We good?
Oh, okay. Well, that was correct, right? It was
Yeah.
55? 2 attacks. I'm gonna be an idiot and still sharpshoot it. Or should I not? How does he look?
Not great.
Not great? Okay.
He has an air of vibrato, but he is huffing.
Oh,
All right.
Ooh.
I'm gonna use my
Hit me.
last spell slot to do another Zephyr Strike. Give myself advantage on this attack, and I am going to sharpshoot. Right? No, I can save my inspiration until after I roll. All right, that's a 19 plus 5, so it's a 19.
That'll hit.
19. All right. And all right, so I activated my Zephyr Strike on that, so it's going to be
Is it negative to the damage then?
what?
Because he's going to use your sharpshooter?
No, it's
Oh,
negative to
it's
hit.
-5 to hit, and
Oh.
it adds to the damage.
Got it.
So that's why, even though it would have been a 24, it was
Got
only
it.
a
Minus. Okay.
Is he still hunter's marked?
19. Nope, but I'm applying it. All right,
It's on the
so
nose.
okay, so
you booped
I'm
the
just gonna give it
button.
to you in steps. 6, and then 1, so
I hear
7
one.
plus 10
Plus 10.
plus 5.
You see, as the dart hits him, he just freezes in a moment, brandishing the iron, and you see the light of the heat of the iron extinguish and drops from his hand as he falls to his knees, falls forward into the swamp, and just the trail of 15 feet of blue scarf trails onto the island as it is slowly pulled
Grab it,
bit
grab it,
by
grab it,
bit
grab it.
into the water. He's done. All of the other Harengon stop and look back, and you hear one of them whisper,
That's right. Bitches, we leave now. Run away.
Is it my turn?
anything else on your turn, Cody?
No, because Zephyr Strike was my bonus action.
All right. Nikkei?
Can I? You said this one is now in the mud down beneath
Yeah.
And restrained.
and restrained. Can I just look down, pull out my crossbow, and just? I'm gonna send a bolt through your body, probably, and shoot him.
That is cruel. It is
Yeah.
going to be with disadvantage because you're 5 feet from him.
But him being
But
restrained.
you also have advantage, so it would be a straight roll.
Straight roll.
Do it. Do it.
Come on.
Please.
Come on.
You are execution style killing this Terran god.
They have not surrendered. I will point out.
One ran away.
On my list of negatives, in the first 3 turns, they signed their death warrant.
There.
That's
Cocked.
14 to hit.
That hits.
I think it's a D6.
Yeah. What was our crossbow?
Light crossbow.
Like crossbow, the D8.
Oh, it's a short
That's a 6.
So 6 plus 3, 9.
Ooh.
Gone.
I go, hee. And then I go,
What is wrong with you people?
Again, they have
hold
not
on.
surrendered.
that was not done. I go, hee. Oh, I'm going to hear about that later.
Keep that in mind. That is now one of your ghosts.
I was just saying, like he rises up and I'm gonna haunt your ass.
And then can I use my movement to start booking it towards the scarf?
Okay.
You want that scarf, don't you, buddy?
Also, we need the scarf.
I want
We
that
need
poker.
the
yeah.
jingle jangle.
I want that poker. I don't know what the fuck that is.
Well,
I don't want
whatever.
the fucking poker.
You didn't see him die.
That's true.
I have 30.
Fair.
Well, I don't know if you
You
did.
did.
It
Actually.
just hurt like
But he
a
never
bitch.
hit me.
No, he did.
When did he hit me?
That's what took you down.
Oh.
So I'm the only one who saw me. And did you get it?
Yeah.
That's
so
right.
I'm the only one. So does it stop? Do they see him die then after he's dead? Oh, so they can't still see him?
Oh,
Okay.
wow.
So I'm giving you instructions like scarf, that island, 20 feet that way.
30 feet towards it, making sure not to enter like melee. I see what Solstice is doing. And I'm like, oops, away from that.
Okay. Anything else?
30 feet, though, you said?
30 feet, yeah.
So you
Because
actually.
I already
there,
made
sorry.
my
Well, he started here.
No, he was here.
No,
So
He
His-
started here.
Yeah, the bunny was there that he killed point blank.
the bunny was here.
Mm-mm.
No, he was right there.
Okay.
Anchor, you
And
okay?
the bunny was here.
Hmm. No, I don't think I am. So he's there.
Okay.
Yeah. I'll take that. And then I use my action so I can't. Yeah, maxi.
You have a bonus action.
I do have a bonus action.
Can you bonus action dash?
No, that's all I wrote.
Or hop.
No.
All right. Anything else to gain?
Could I use my bonus action to jump?
Well, what is your bunny hop ability? Is that a move?
Yes, it's. That's the
It
question.
is. I haven't done it too many times.
If you don't take your full movement, I believe you can use your bunny hop movement. I think if you take your full
Bunny
movement, you
hop.
can't.
So go back 5 and then
Yeah.
Go back 5 to
Forever
save.
bunny
Rabbit
hop.
Hop, as a bonus action, you can jump 10 feet without provoking opportunity attacks.
So
But then that
Have
would be
to have
You can
movement
only
left.
use this trait if your speed is greater than 0.
So you do it there to get to.
an
well, no,
extra
that
5
just means
feet.
his speed
Wait,
zero.
yeah, so
It's not
his speed
amount of
isn't
movement.
0. So
Yeah.
It's like if you're
That's how
incapacitated.
I read it.
Oh,
but
or
it
if you're
doesn't-
grappled, maybe.
I'm down.
Right.
yeah, so sentinel,
Right.
You can
strain,
get to
grapple,
there.
those all reduce your speed to 0.
But then yet that would put you in melee range of somebody else.
He's in the water though.
Oh, okay, that's right.
He's on the boat.
Mhm.
He's on a boat.
And
Take a good hard look.
Make an intimidation check as I hold up another one of those little bottles.
It is now their turn.
Okay.
As they saw him die, they all throw their hands up and go, "He's a weakling! We have no more qualm with you. You are strong fighters, and we respect your right to this world."
All right. I do need bagpipe.
Yeah.
He takes one more fire damage.
All right.
was that the last one? Does he keel over while they're
He
trying
does
to surrender?
not. He is.
It's mostly the bagpipes that are on fire at this point, let's be
okay.
honest.
That is an 18 to put himself out.
So he is
He's
now,
now
okay.
off fire, but still stuck in the mud. As all of them put their hands up, and this one runs off the map. The rest of them, this one's stuck on a boat, so it is going to jump onto the land here.
You.
It is an attack of opportunity if you want to take it. They are surrendering.
Can I just point the short bow at him and say, "Fetch me the scarf"?
It reaches down to pick up something that you can't see off the ground and pulls it, and you can see that as he pulls it, it's like it gets caught.
I look to Cody for confirmation.
He is pulling the scarf, but what is it caught on?
It's
Dead
around
God.
the neck of Agdon.
Well, is he not strong enough to pull the corpse back out?
It's in the mud. The mud,
The mud restrains.
Just hold it there for us, please. Thank you.
You're doing a great job.
Thank you.
Are we out of combat now?
It depends on, do you want to keep attacking them or do you want to drop it?
I'm done.
I'm gonna hold them
I
at
will
arrow
look to
point,
you.
But
We will be commandeering your boats as payment for our suffering.
Fair?
Both.
Fair? Fair?
The other
And then
one-
look at the
disintegrating.
smoldering ruin of the other one sinking. I didn't know we wanted those.
Well, one is better than nothing. I'm sure we can all fit in one.
still holding the bow.
I will direct Solstice and you to the scarf itself.
Okay.
Do
Do you want us to roll anything for that, or we just listen carefully?
Or,
Or Cody directing us to the scarf.
sure. You can, yeah, I would need to roll perception for that. To see if you understand.
I mean, like, if I hold it out to them, can't they, like, feel it?
If you put it in their hands, sure.
Yeah.
Okay, so if I guess I go and help that Paragon try to pull the scarf more once you've shown me where it is.
Okay, so whoever is rolling to pull the scarf, go ahead and give me a strength or athletics check.
As soon as Solstice,
I will assist, so you get advantage.
as soon as they've taken care of everything, I just kind of fall over and I just lay there. Because I have 1 HP, I forgot.
Jiltra will jump over to the island where Mr. Bagpipes is and bite at the bagpipes and just rip them away from him.
As you bite, you would just hear this so as they deflate and getting ripped away. This scorched bunny with its fur singed all over just kind of looks crestfallen.
I throw them into the mud.
Are any of
Fair.
are any of the bunnies that we dropped out by chance, like, just dying, or are they all just dead?
You bit the heads off of someone?
I bit the
And
I'm
the
not
others
saying
drowned
any
in the swamp.
Okay.
So no more are. Yeah, they're all. I'm sorry.
What about the pokey thing?
There were descriptions.
Pokey thing? Do I see the hot poker?
It is just on the ground on the island because he dropped that before he fell.
So you should be able to see that, right?
You can see the poker.
I got a 16 on yanking on that scar.
You are able to drag the mud-covered body of Agdon out of the swamp itself.
Ooh, I would like to collect my dart that I killed him with.
I do pull him onto the island because I will check his body. I guess.
I yell, leave his feet.
Oh wait, I still can't see him though. Can I see him now? No. Okay. Well then, I pull him out onto the island if I can. No.
I will search through his stuff for you.
I'm sorry, I'm still laying there, just bloody, beaten, and I yell, don't touch his feet.
What?
What are you going to do with his feet?
No, they're... Oh, good, you don't know the superstition.
Can I?
They're delicious, right?
Oh,
Can we eat these?
All of them
I don't
look
think we should.
like more and more concerned and tense.
I mean, I don't think we should, but
no, they're...
Maybe we could skin them.
This is not going to make what I wanted to do very good.
All of the ones that are remaining begin to sprint.
Yeah.
Well, I was going
I
to try and
I
grab
would
the
like
guy.
to snap my fingers as they sprint away and go, I did not dismiss you.
You threatened to skin them? They're not listening anymore.
That's
So
fine. I
this
was
is
going to
as far
try
as
and
they get.
grab Bagpipe Man and bring him back to the island or whatever. Jump over and just hold him and bring him
Go ahead
back.
and roll a dex save.
A dex save?
Mhm.
Okay.
Okay.
Let me look back to my dex.
What?
Savings. Come
What
on,
would we
save.
with our background do if they started to run away?
18.
I feel like we would let them go.
Yeah, you get that one.
I mean,
I just grab him and I'm just jumping onto the causeway and moving over to the group. And I'll set him down very gently. And then I'd like to revert back to Jiltra's form.
Jiltra, you were amazing in that battle. Quite a warrior.
And I will tell the bagpiper, to be clear, we were asking the moral ramifications, not threatening the action.
You said skinning
It
and
was a
eating
philo-
our feet.
Yes, it was a philosophical debate.
He looks
I mean,
specifically at Cade with wide eyes.
if someone was having a debate with you about whether it's skinning you or not, wouldn't you run away?
I
No, I would join the debate.
still laying down.
What?
Why did you all
Okay.
attack us?
To steal?
I asked him, there was no way out of that? The law's here. You
I
can't
mean, if you
steal.
wanted to give us whatever you had on you, then we wouldn't.
But you didn't give us the chance.
Well, if you would have surrendered.
I think that goes both ways. If you would have surrendered, not. as
I didn't
many
ask
as
the
you-
question.
Fair.
I did offer them surrender when I let their boat.
That's true.
No, if you surrendered.
I'm just saying, they had the opportunity to surrender.
I would like
The
to-
rules don't apply.
What? Rules don't
Which
apply.
rules? Why do they not apply?
Is there a posting somewhere in a public office where these rules are so that we could read it? Like a central government building or courthouse or a town square.
This is Bavlorna's land. If we steal and give to her, well, I guess not anymore. He looks over at the scarf as the mud begins to seep up from the neck down through the blue fabric.
Well, we
turning it
removed the
tan.
body.
Yeah, I know, but the mud is still the saturation of the water is still moving through it. I guess not anymore. But as long as we stole and gave to her, she said everything belonged to her, so it wasn't stealing.
You mispronounced Zabilna. Also, do you have any healing potions you want to give to me? As I sit up,
You want to give to me?
I offer you another cricket.
I take the cricket.
You're gonna be really full.
You know,
I will.
I eat the cricket.
Okay, never mind.
You want one? It's only 1 HP, but I have one left.
Sure.
No.
Heal one.
Yeah.
Then
Can we?
I think you want to give us aid. For my name is not Nickade.
What can we expect as we move further into these tollways?
Well, now, nothing.
There's no other scoundrels roaming around,
I mean, there's a lot, but you killed Agdon.
and so now you all scatter.
What would you do?
I bring the scarf to you, Nikkei.
It does not come off.
It won't come off?
No.
Alright, well, I cut the head off.
Oh, Jesus Christ!
But we promised Jingle Jangle. A, you guys can't see what I'm doing, and B, we promised Jingle Jangle this scarf, so I need to remove the scarf.
it? Like,
It will not come off his body.
I mean, you could ask our magic user maybe to assess.
Can't see it.
I guess. It's true.
Once you cut the head off, the scarf becomes visible to the rest of you. But the
Oh!
body remains not visible.
why is that so red?
This happened
Well-
when he fell. I can't lie. I just removed his head.
I'll tell you whatever you want, and you can have. I'll tell you where the boats are, and you can take the boats.
Can I remove the scarf now?
Yeah, and once you chopped off the head, it came free. It slid between.
Does the poker feel magical?
Are you like? What are you doing to check?
I pick it up.
Go ahead and roll Arcana.
Yeah, we should really focus up and do one thing at a time. We're all over the place.
We're a little traumatized. I think it's understandable.
I'm
Never
bleeding.
cut the head off the body.
I just ate 3 heads. I'm.
Oh, were you
You're
not in
also
control
very
of that?
Mm,
15.
No magic. Doesn't feel magical at all. There is something faded from it.
Okay.
Well, Percy?
Nothing.
Maybe some kind of religious iconography? Like his personal magic is what gave it the effects that it had?
He never let us hold it.
what does the end of the brand look like? Is it a symbol? Is it a?
It looks like 3 rabbits, snout to tail, in a triangle. And it is on you. So it is right now. It's on your shoulder.
I
Sorry, go ahead.
I had cast Cure Wounds on myself.
Okay.
Does that do anything to the brand?
Nope.
Okay.
I'm gonna, if you guys are cool, ritually do detect magic
Mhm.
to see if the brains are magical.
They are.
I'm gonna
Okay.
ask as I notice Jeltra's scar staying, even though the other wounds are healing. What is that brand? What is this brand?
Agdon's brand.
What does it do?
It makes him invisible to you, and you can see with the detect magic that it's a illusion.
And the poker still doesn't have any magic.
That tracks.
Wait, you guys can't see him?
Mm-mm.
No.
No. All I saw was this red scarf and you
That's why I was asking you
hitting
to show
something.
us where the scarf was.
I thought you just weren't paying attention.
It seemed an effect of the branding. He disappeared right after he struck us.
It seems the proper way.
If we
You
don't
were
have
so
anything,
brave.
if we don't have anything else, I believe you're free to go.
What is your name?
Robert.
Robert? So, your pals who fled from here, what are the chances they're going to run straight to the hag and tell her of our presence here?
We do not talk to Slackjaw Lorna.
Okay, then you're free to go.
Wonderful.
But just know that if you ever do betray me, I will hunt you down and shove 2 of these so far into your eye sockets that you will forget how to speak.
And he just slowly backs away, seemingly already having forgotten how to speak. And he
Good time.
just points down the path that leads windingly away from this big stump to the west.
Percy is plopping down on the grass. Because he has 4 HP.
And as you are now out of combat and all of the Tollway Brigands have made their exit, with you all now having access to a skiff, that's where we'll end tonight. Thank you so much for joining us. We appreciate y'all stopping by. And with that, thank you so much to Sparky, Dossie, Vid, Daniel, Rio's mom, Alistair, Sean, Rockelman, Death's Grasp, and one more who I realized I didn't add to my notes, but I definitely actually already got the name of, who I really appreciate. And we just reached out to ask if they would like to provide us with a new catchphrase. And that name, as I am definitely not stalling to wait for my computer to load.
of course not.
You know what? I really need you to not reveal that last name just for a second.
Mhm.
Because
Because you never told us what was on Agdon's body, which we did say we searched his body.
That's true.
Um,
But now you're having him look up.
Hang on. So go ahead and look that up.
and Eric Fox.
yes,
And with that, we will come up with the tagline eventually.
Eventually.